Secret Invasion, Episode 1, now available on Disney Plus for you guys to go and check out. The new MCU show is beginning. So let me know your thoughts down in the comment section below. What did you guys all think of Episode 1? Did you love it? Did you hate it? Smash it down there. Smash that like button. Click subscribe. And let's talk about Episode 1 of Secret Invasion right now. Okay, so Secret Invasion, the MCU's new show, has now begun. Episode 1. Now, we all know about these MCU shows. Some of them, like Loki, I've really enjoyed. Some of them I thought had a fantastic start, like Ms. Marvel, but then trailed off at the end. And some of them have just been god awful, like She-Hulk. And that was the last one, and it just, So, however, watching the trailers for Secret Invasion got me really excited because it looked good. And this is very much a spy thriller show. So I'm super excited. You got Nick Fury leading the show here with Talos. And, man, it looked like a recipe for success for me. Now, firstly, it's 54 minutes. So take the 7 minutes off of like credits and that. You're still looking at about 47 minutes. So that is a good sign. That is a good sign. We're not getting these 20 to 30 minute episodes, which is great. This actually felt like a proper TV show episode. It felt like it. Now, look, a lot of critics have said that this hasn't been good. You can go check out the reviews and that. But however, only seeing the first episode, I can say this is a fantastic start to this show. I was engaged straight away from that first scene. And I really enjoy the vibe and the tone of this show. I am hoping and praying that it continues this way and it doesn't trail off. Moon Knight was great at the start and then it trailed off towards the end and you're kind of like, oh, why? You had such a good start and you finished on a bad note. This episode was really good in my opinion. What I love is how they are building these connections. They are building the blocks, the building blocks for these relationships that we're going to be seeing moving forward. They're doing the world building. They're showcasing you what has been happening after the blip and what is actually going on in the world. So I'm loving that as well. And we are actually seeing more depth to Nick Fury as a character as well. And there was a lot of things in this episode that really worked a lot for me. They were just absolutely fantastic. Now, the Talos and Nick Fury relationship going on in this episode was absolutely fantastic. I am so excited to see these two move forward. You had this buddy cop vibe with them, but you also had this different vibe as well that is rich in story, rich in character arc that you can feel coming out of these characters. And there are so many moments in this episode where you see that. You see the actual character of Talos himself and how different he is from Nick Fury. We know Nick Fury from the Avengers and all that. We know what he's like. He's willing to do anything he has to do to protect the world. That's what he does. Where you have Talos, who doesn't want to kill other Skrulls. That's not what he wants to do. He wants to save them. So you have these two different philosophies coexisting, and when you put them two together, you're getting this nice vibe that is going to be interesting moving forward. We also have Talos' daughter in here as well, and that dynamic between him and his daughter is absolutely fantastic already. Obviously, she's all grown up now from from Captain Marvel, so and it looks so good and it feels so good. And when the death of the mother, like how's that gonna play a part in their relationship moving forward now after she finds out about that? It's absolutely fantastic. I thought the performances were fantastic. Ben Mendelsohn is so good in this as Talos. He is so good. Samuel L. Jackson, man, it's Samuel L. Jackson. He's good in everything he does. Emilia Clarke is absolutely fantastic as well. I feel like the chemistry is there in this episode already, and it's making me super excited. I like what they've done with the villains here, with the evil Skrulls. What they're doing, they are setting them up, and I thought the actual final act of this episode was brilliant, and it set the tone that this is actually a serious spy thriller. Like, this is serious, like what's happening. And I felt like the ending itself was a shock. I didn't expect that to happen. I didn't expect them to do what they did to a particular character. That to me was just wow, that threw it right out. I did not expect him to kill that person this early. I really did not. So that caught me off by surprise. But I loved it. I really, really did. I loved this really serious vibe, this dark tone to it of this is actually something that needs Nick Fury's, attention. He has to come back down to Earth to see this out, to fix this. And what I also love is we're starting to see Nick Fury's character. Something has happened during the blip when he got dusted that has triggered something in his mind, triggered him, or done something to him that has now changed him. And we see that where he gets, Hill actually mentions that to him, like, ever since the blip, you've been different. Something about you has changed. And he won't tell her. And so you have that dynamic as well going on with his character. What is his big secret? What is he worried about? What has made him change? And we see him have this flashback of when he got dusted as well. So that is obviously playing on his mind as well with that whole things. Some of the comedic, there's not a lot of comedic stuff in here, but when it did, it hit. Like, especially when talking about the, what did you get for, I can't remember. Like, what's it called? Taylor says something like that, and then Nick Fury goes, "Oh, I got the Avengers." Like that. That was a good joke, but it doesn't feel like the traditional MCU formula. That's what I love about this show, is it does not feel like I'm watching that type of formula, like the comedic action vibe. This feels very serious. Tone is on point. It just is so good so far. I really like it, and I love the spy aspect of it as well. From the first scene, I knew straight away. Like, if you guys have seen Wakanda Forever, that first scene, you're like sitting there like, wait a sec, hold on, he has to be, right? Because Wakanda Forever, like, he's in Wakanda, like, what? And then when it all happens, everything starts to get revealed to you. It's just so good. It really is. I feel like the mystery aspect is great. I'm really excited to see where this show is going to go now. I thought visually, this is one of the best looking ones out of them all. I feel like visually, it just looked good in this episode. I'm hoping it continues. It did. It felt like the old MCU. This felt like the old MCU times. And I hope it continues down this route. I'm very, very intrigued to see this story play out and how this is all going to interwove with the actual MCU itself. What are going to be the ramifications of Secret Invasion? Who is anyone else going to get involved? What's going to happen? It's absolutely, I'm super excited. This to me was a fantastic pilot episode. Set the tone, did what it needed to do, set it all into motion. Now, moving forward, I'm super excited. So let me know what you guys think of Secret Invasion Episode 1. Did you love it? Did you hate it? Smash it down in that comment section below. Smash that like button, click subscribe, and I'll see you guys next video. Until then, stay safe, and peace out.